Good morning, Guardians. This is a sound check. We are preparing on set for our combat reveal stream for the second year of Destiny 2. The hot seats are full. Our combatants are warming up their controllers and choosing their loadouts. We're glad to have you here today. This is an opportunity for us to adjust our audio levels and for you as well. The stream will begin in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. If you're live in chat right now, please sound off with a hell yeah.
Chavales, ¿qué pasa? ¿Se escucha todo bien, todo correcto? Y yo que me alegro. Voy a revisar si se escucha bien. Más o menos. Se escucha bien. Y ya me decís cuando se empiecen a hablar si se escucha bien o no. Vale. Aquí voy a estar hablando por encima, más o menos. Vale. Decidme si está muy alto Ditch. Yo creo que sí. Me baja un poquito Ditch. Pero bueno, si alguien quiere verlo en inglés, pues puede ir al canal de Twitch. Aquí vamos a ir hablando de lo que nos dice. Pero bueno, 500 personitas, muchas gracias por estar aquí. Si podéis dejar un like, se agradece.
And I go to meetings, and I try and keep these guys happy and on task, which is really a struggle.
Every team needs a good leader.
That's right. I'm an okay leader.
I think what you do is important.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I also worked on mods, and I worked on the ammo model, so I did real work for like a very limited run.
Okay.
What?
Claude Jerome.
Hello.
Taking a break from your honeymoon. There you go. Show us the shiny new hardware right there. Look at that. This man wanted to talk to you so much about the state of combat in year 2 that he is actually taking a break from his honeymoon.
¿Escucha todo bien? ¿Todo
Arrived on
correcto?
set 10 whole minutes ago. So
Approved by the missus.
Approved by the missus.
It's a good start.
Unrehearsed. What did you have for breakfast?
Oh, I had cake for breakfast. There's a
So,
lot
yeah,
of
you're
cake.
just
So.
basking in the
Yeah,
glow
pretty
of
delicious.
brand new matrimony. What is your,
muy
what's
alto
your
yo.
specialty at Bungie
Baja un
on the
poquito
sandbox
yo.
design team?
So I'm a sandbox designer. I work on the abilities team, basically making all the new supers and all the new perks that we're going to throw here.
Chavales está trabajando en Bungie, pues se dedica a hacer las super, habilidades y demás. Este se encarga del sandbox, es decir, de todo lo general del juego. Y este se dedica a pues el diseño de los enemigos. Los combates de los enemigos y demás. Así que combates enemigos, diseñador de habilidades, super y demás, y sandbox, que es todo. General de armas y demás.
Weapon balance, the changes in abilities.
Voy a quitar la música de Dragon Ball.
You to configure the way you play are going to be available to all players of Destiny 2. Some of these changes will even arrive before Forsaken on August 28th. And what we want to do is give you a pre-mission briefing so that you can start thinking right now about how you might be configuring your Guardian so that it's a good reflection of how you are as a player. With that, Josh, talk to me
ya está
a
actualizada la
little
música,
bit
ahora
about
se debería de escuchar
what are the
menos.
overarching goals? When you
Los
take a look
suscriptores.
at Destiny 2 Year 2, what were your goals in approaching the work that you and your team did together to make a new combat meta?
Yeah, I think we looked at year 1 and saw what people were saying and thinking and how the game was being played and kind of what we were seeing happen with the game. And so we came out of it with one thing we wanted to do is give players more options for them to specifically tweak and tune their loadout to play the way they want to play. I'm front lines. I'm in the air quite a bit, right? I play for speed and efficiency, which means I die a lot. But in those regards, like I wanted tools to be able to tweak that play style to play the way I play, right?
En teoría ya las suscripciones se escuchan más bajo.
Exactly.
Pero bueno, lo que decía, chaval este se encarga, se ve, ¿no? El puntero.
So he has different
Chaval este se encarga de combatientes, o sea, de los enemigos, este de las super y habilidades, y este del sandbox, de armas y demás. Estaba hablando ahora mismo sobre pues que se está dedicando ahí a hacer que las armas en el aire pues sean mejor, tengan mejor precisión y demás, y que hay un modificador que eso ayuda y demás. Y, vamos, ahora nos van a enseñar gameplay.
What is that? Right? We want to bring that moment back. And
10th better devils, if you will.
Exactly.
Pero cállate, no ves que estás cargando tu propio directo en Somarco. Vete a ver el canal de Twitch de Bungie si lo quieres ver en
and
inglés.
then as well, kind of doing the same thing with
Ya que lo he
the
dicho al
meta. We didn't want the
principio.
meta to get
Aquí lo
stale
vamos a
as
ir
quickly, and
comentando
so,
en español
one
para
of the
aquella
nice
gente que no
things,
sepa
those kind of
inglés.
work in
Los que lo
concert,
queráis
so if
ver
you deliver
en
one,
inglés
then
específico,
the meta
vete al
stays
canal de
fresh for
Twitch.
longer
No sé qué
because
haces aquí.
everybody's
Sure.
rotating through
Así
different
que
things.
en
The
su
more
marco,
players discover the perfect combination of
baneado
these different
por su normal.
elements, the more they may shift their fighting style, the more they may adapt to each other.
Exactly, and because it's a long, slow rollout, right? Then it's it
Yo
slowly
no tengo piedad
changes the
aquí, las
landscape over
tonterías,
time.
cero.
And then the last
mi canal,
huge
cero.
thing, and the thing we'll talk about most today is we wanted to bring
Esto
back
aquí mi canal no
even
es una
more
guardería.
hero
Así que
moments, and doing that specifically through increased skill gap. Like we wanted to make the game not harder to play, but certainly we wanted to make the game in the right hands be special and insane to watch, right? We wanted the people who are best at the game to shine, and for people to look at those people and say like, how did you do that? Right? I don't want that. That's what I want. And both in the way that the tweaks they made to their loadout, the abilities they're choosing to run, the armor they're choosing to run, the weapons they're choosing to run, and
¿Me he
just
perdido algo? No,
the
todavía
way
no.
that they play the game.
Simplemente están hablando ahí
Now,
de
Claude,
lo que
we
están
have
trabajando y
how
demás.
many
Ahora van
new
a enseñar.
supers in Forsaken?
So we added 9.
Por ejemplo, están
You added 9
preguntando
new
ahí
supers. So
cuántas super vamos a
basically,
tener
we
en
wanted to add
Forsaken.
a
Ya
lot more
sabemos que son
variety
9.
to the way you can customize your
nuevas
existing
super.
subclasses because we felt like we wanted to make everyone have a new way to play. Basically, that was our main goal. And so we added new supers and associated perks for each of those supers as well.
So even if players do not join us in the Tangled Shore for this new adventure in Forsaken, but we certainly hope that you do. But if you're just come along with us into the adventures of Year 2 without being a player of Forsaken, they're still going to find some changes to the existing subclasses that they know and love.
Yeah, so because when we changed the customization options for weapons, it basically meant that lethality was going to change as well. And so abilities needed to react to all the weapon changes, and so that you could have a lot of viable options to counter a player that's coming at you with guns that are more lethal as well. And so grenades changed, supers had to get more reliable in a bunch of different ways, and so we looked at faster. And so we looked at a bunch of the ones that were underperforming currently, bumped them up, and then looked at the ones that were underperforming relative to the new sandbox and started to tweak them here and there. And so a lot of the existing perks and melee abilities and grenades and stuff got changed to help react to all the lethality changes.
We'll see a lot more evidence of those sorts of things when we actually take to the Crucible for a live fire exercise. Talk about a man that knows his craft. Not a single moment of rehearsal. Okay, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Stomach full of cake, heart full of love.
That's right.
So, Greg, we're doing a lot of telling.
We're
doing a lot of talking about how we've changed the sandbox. Let's show them.
Conseguir,
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go to it.
You have a controller in your hand. You're going to be the driver. And we have a warlock up on screen. Is that your warlock?
No, it is not my warlock. This is a facsimile.
This is a dev environment, so
a doppelganger.
For those of you watching, you might see some things that you won't completely understand. You'll see some things that aren't completely finished. You might even see some, elements of the UI either here or in game that might not look entirely finished, but that's what we do when we bring you into our creative process.
So Greg,
show us what's different and exciting.
Let's start out by talking about slots. So as you notice, we still have the 3 slot system: kinetic, energy, and power.
Yep.
So the paradigm still lies that kinetic weapons go in the first slot, energy type weapons go in the second slot, and power weapons go in the third slot. However, you'll notice that next to the light level of the weapon now is a little ammo icon that says primary.
Nos está explicando que, que como estáis viendo, hay armas que están en cinética, en energética, en pesada, pero al lado del arma te está mostrando el tipo de munición que usa. Es decir, que puede estar en cinética, esto ya se explicó. Pero bueno, puede estar en cinética y te pida munición energética, es decir, munición verde. ¿Vale? Ya se explicó, pero bueno, lo están refrescando. Por ejemplo, pues ahí te está mostrando un arma energética que usa munición primaria, cinética.
So, if you take a look through this lovely menagerie of weapons we have here, here we have a shotgun, here we have a hand cannon, a bow. A bow is also going to be a primary weapon.
Brand new archetype for players of Forsaken only.
Some varieties of better devils here. Pulse rifle, sniper rifle. And here in
Y
the energy
tenemos-
slot, we have
Tiene 3 buen diablo,
also
pero vamos a usar solo
shotguns,
2.
bows, snipers, and
Deja
not
escuchar,
featured
vete
here,
al
fusion
streaming de
rifles as
Bungie.
well,
Venga, hasta luego.
and
Si
also
quieres
trace
escucharlo en
rifles.
inglés.
We actually upgraded trace rifles to a special ammo, which means that they will be doing more damage in year 2. So here in the power slot, we have grenade launchers. We have
Is that all grenade launchers, Greg?
no, actually, we've also created, we've also changed some of the single shot grenade launchers into using special ammo as well. So they will also do a different damage than the heavy grenade launchers.
And did you touch them to
Yes.
fit appropriately?
They
in
will
their
fit
slots?
appropriately.
Yeah.
Rocket
forever.
launchers, swords, and
Escucha
lineage
más a
missiles.
ellos, bajo más. Pero bueno, ahora no
So
estoy
it's not just
hablando.
a matter of
Pero ahora, ¿qué
crazy
tal las
free
llaves?
for all, just use any weapon in any slot.
Tampoco
You've
quiero que
curated
se
this,
escuche
you've
muy
taken a
bajo
look
a
at
ellos.
this from a perspective of how can we still create some semblance of balance and order, but you're giving us more options. Is that kind of an accurate
Machinga,
summary of
las ametralladoras
how the
no
weapon
vienen
slots
con
are
los
changing?
renegados.
Absolutely. I mean, we want to let you play the way you want to play. If you want to play a D1 loadout, play a D1 loadout. If you want to play a D2 loadout, play a D2 loadout. You want those options to be available.
Yeah.
¿No ayudas a Guardian en Xbox?
If you're crazy,
No,
you
bueno,
can
tengo
free
juego en
shot. You
Xbox.
sure can.
Or
That's
grenade
right.
launchers.
Or grenade launchers. That's right. There are a couple of roles like that you can run 3 weapons with. And so
Goodness.
The flow of ammunition on the battlefield has always been one of the ways that we've been able to kind of control the flow of combat and how these fights spin out in real time. How is that changing in year 2, or how have these new design decisions impacted the way that works?
yeah, so what we found is like we knew we wanted to change slots. Like we heard all the feedback. We ourselves had been playing with it. What we didn't want to do was
Esto
just
ya lo
roll
han-
back. Like, we felt like we could do
lo han
something more
explicado.
interesting,
Yeah.
which
Y
you
también lo
didn't
hemos
see
explicado
here. They were
varios
super
youtubers
happy with the
y
way
streamers.
they started to play.
Sobre todo los
What we
que
realized
fueron
in a
allí a
hurry was that
probar
the weapon ammo model
al
was
E3
certainly
y
gonna
demás,
have to
también lo han
change to
explicado.
support this.
Básicamente
And then later, as
hacen
we'll talk
este
about,
cambio
that
de
also rolls
armas
right downhill into then that
para
needs to
que,
change
bueno,
lethality
que los
as
guardianes
well,
usen,
and then lethality rolls further downhill,
pues,
but
como
that
quieran
means
ellos
that
jugar,
needs to change abilities,
¿sabes?
etcétera, etcétera,
Si te
which
gusta
we'll
Destiny
cover
1,
today.
te va a gustar. Puedes
As
elegir
far
lo
as
que
the
quieras. Si te
ammo
gusta Destiny
model
2,
goes,
también te va a
though,
gustar.
what we realized
Tal como
was
está ahora mismo las armas.
we wanted to support players
Están haciendo
actually
hincapié
playing
sobre
the
las
way they
armas
play.
y sobre lo que
We didn't
querían
want to
hacer,
promise and then
pero
say,
vamos, que ya lo han
"Can't really
explicado.
do it
Queremos
under
gameplay.
super special circumstances." For sure, if you play 3 of the same weapon, or even 2 specials, you're going to have a harder time on your hands keeping ammo in than if you are running dual primaries, which is obviously the easiest thing to keep up with ammo.
Cañón de manos
But
excepcional.
in the
Ese es,
game, would you find
bueno, estas
for
dos
running a D1 style
son dos.
loadout or a mirror
Los que
D1
tienen
style
cinéticas.
loadout.
Es el as de pica y
The
el
cool
otro, el
thing
nuevo,
is
que no me acuerdo el
that
nombre.
as long as you're, like,
Que es
for
parecido
example,
al
in PvP,
espino,
which
pero
we'll show
bueno,
you
no
in
tiene
just a
nada que ver
little
con el
bit,
espino, pero digo, el
you do
diseño es
respawn
parecido.
with ammo, including special ammo. And so you're always being fed
El
ammo to
artefacto.
keep you playing. And
Los
so even in the
artefactos,
case
la
of
verdad es que a
running
mí me
dual
gustaban.
specials, like, you're gonna
Y
be-
era
you're
un
gonna-
cambio
you're gonna be able to do
muy
stuff.
bueno
I think
para
we're
el
gonna
gameplay,
see
pero bueno, no sé.
some of our better players, you know,
¿Qué parte
run
de
the
España
gauntlet,
eres?
being able to
Andalucía.
run maximum special weapons,
Fechoría,
and heavy
fechoría,
weapons,
ahí
and
está.
stay afloat and even like run it to
They
their
may even
advantage.
surprise you.
They may even
like
surprise
they
you.
do. Greg, I can see that on this specific character, you've got some duplicates of the same weapon.
¿Cómo afecta el arma estar en una casilla y en otra? Simplemente puedes seleccionar el arma que quieras. Bueno, solo tendrás el arma en cinética si te dropea ese arma en cinética. ¿Vale? Y pues bueno, te están mostrando ahí que tienen 3 buen diablo diferentes. Uno con momento C y Outlaw, que es fuera de la ley. Es decir, momento C es que tiene más precisión cada vez que impactas, y fuera de la ley es que derrotar con un disparo de precisión recarga más rápido. Ese es uno. Y diferentes miras que dependiendo de... no depende del slot, el arma no depende del slot, sino que al lado del arma
Do you have a better device?
te aparece la munición que usa. Puede usar, por ejemplo, un arma cinética que usa munición verde. Pero bueno,
Actually, it's not.
a ver si nos muestran otro buen diablo, que seguro que sí, porque tiene 3. ¿Vale? Tiene telémetro 1, Este no, el anterior tenía telémetro. Este tiene otro. Este tiene... mejora la precisión de disparar desde la cadera. Y la otra perk, espérate que enseño, esta perk es de que tiene mejor adquisición de blancos, este que dispara la cadera. Y el anterior que ha mostrado así súper rápido, he visto que tenía el símbolo de telémetro, a ver si lo muestra este. ¿No lo muestra? Sí. Rangefinder es el telémetro de Destiny 1. Este tiene... No sé si lo han cambiado, pero la ha pasado muy rápido. También tiene diferentes miras y 2 perks aleatorias también. Tiene munición explosivas y este es el símbolo de telémetro de Destiny. Pero la ha pasado súper rápido, no he visto la descripción. Pero vamos, telémetro es que llega más lejos. Destiny 1, no sé si Destiny 2 lo han cambiado. Ojo, estas son las obras maestras que puedes elevarla 10 veces y a la 10ª se convierte en obra maestra. Aquí te suma, estamos viendo, uno de alcance.
Which means that you can actually get a 10% range boost on this Better Devils if you level it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Even better Devils.
2 puntos de alcance,
And it's not just 1 to 5 to 10.
3 puntos de alcance. Puedes aumentar una estadística hasta 10 veces. Por ejemplo, le está aumentando pues hasta 10 veces el alcance.
And what's the biggest impact when you're upgrading this?
Y al 10º ya se convierte en obra maestra. Aquí ha cambiado cosas.
Just to call it out and explain it in very specific terms.
So for hand cannons, there's a subset of stats that you can masterwork. Range, stability, handling, reload. We actually, so because we're going through more of a leveling type system now, we moved the magazine masterwork to, now it is a mod, which I will show you next, is the new and improved mod system.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa. There it is. Max.
Level you've got a new column over there too.
I do. Got some cool kill trackers.
Okay.
And you can switch between them.
You can choose here.
Yeah.
Y puedes cambiar entre los enemigos de ruta en vanguardia, o sea, PvE o Crisol. Está bien. Hay modificadores de armas nuevos. Las estadísticas de las obras maestras para cañones de mano es alcance, estabilidad, manejo y velocidad de recarga. Ahora, lo de cargador ha dicho que lo puedes modificar con modificadores. Este que radar aparece más rápido, después de apuntar.
Exactly. A bunch of people, we've talked about and we're excited about the in-air accuracy mod.
Esto que reduce por el flinch cuando te disparan y lo está pasando muy rápido. No sé qué es esto. Que rompes el escudo, imagino, no sé. Está pasando muy rápido.
How do I acquire these mods?
They are going to drop in the weapon, on the weapon. However, you're like, oh, but how am I going to get them out of the weapon once they're in the weapon?
Oh, that's great.
Well, so here we have that pretty good Devils with the major spec mod on it. And I will shard it.
Dismantle it.
Behold, there is the major spec mod.
There you go.
So it drops taking it.
Así desmantelas un arma con modificador, te devuelve el modificador. Si desmantelas el arma con un modificador puesto, te da, aparte de las cosas, el modificador también. Te está dando fragmento de leyenda, núcleo de obra maestra, materiales y el modificador. Así que es genial.
Anything else you want to cover about the weapons specifically? It seems like it runs the gamut, yeah?
No light level. There's no light level on the mods now.
Este creo que pone Powerful Enemies. Hace más daño a enemigos no. Este que mejora la puntería o la asistencia de apuntado, mejor dicho.
So, loot drops can be more interesting over time. The combat meta can evolve and change over time as people discover more interesting combinations.
Podemos customizar mucho las armas ahora. No solo con las obras maestras, que podemos mejorar pues cañones de mano a dicho alcance, estabilidad, manejo y velocidad de recarga. Y con los modificadores nuevos podemos mejorar pues el cargador o la asistencia de apuntado o hacer más daño a los enemigos. O que el radar aparezca antes después de dejar de apuntar, que es algo que mucha gente se queja, yo especialmente en Destiny 2, ojo, y ese arma Fusil explorador. Aumenta el cargador.
Translate a metaphor like that into the work you do. When you start playing around with weapon slots and when you start playing around with ammunition flow and different perks to make people more lethal, how does that impact everything and what other changes do you have to make in order to keep up?
La puntería mientras estás en el aire, ese modificador.
Touches when you start to change it. So like I said, we started with slots. We knew we wanted to change it.
So un modificador de Génesis. Era eso. No, la perk Génesis.
We either affect ammo. Well, we got to build a new ammo system.
Aparece el radar inmediatamente después de apuntar. Es algo que, por ejemplo, en Destiny 1 es súper rápido. Cuando apuntas y dejas de apuntar, el radar aparece súper rápido. Aquí en Destiny 2 no. Pero ahora, 4 de septiembre, aparecerá más rápido con este modificador, obviamente. Hace más daño contra enemigos más poderosos. Hace más daño este modificador sobre vehículos y jefes. Ojo.
When you do that, that means more people are running around with special weapons, and then that means those who don't have special weapons are suddenly dead to rights all the time, right? Like you can't compete, and so that has an obvious impact on lethality. And so we
este rifle lo puse en el vídeo anterior que os recomendé.
We've got to give more ammo. This is right there. If we just are delivering on this, it's going to be great. It's going to be the thing that we promised it would be. It will be enjoyable.
Yeah.
But that means making a call to go ahead and change lethality. And so Greg was like, "Hey, I got an idea. I'm gonna
no, los modificadores actuales que tenemos, dijo Bungie que no servirían.
And we're like, okay, let's do it. Check it in. Why not? Let's go for it. And so
hay nuevos modificadores, habéis visto, lo han mostrado ya.
It's been tweeted a lot since then, as Greg can talk about. But the idea.
Escopeta tan rara, no hay escopeta. Tiene cañón de mano y lanzagranadas.
If I like to play with an auto rifle, or if someone out there likes to play with a hand cannon, and all of a sudden we've got all these shotguns and
esta semana el protocolo que traen las tres armas, protocolo esta semana. Ahora subiré el vídeo del reseteo. Pero ya que estamos en streaming de Bungie.
No. But you're putting the requirement on me to evolve. I now have to embrace precision fighting, because I'll tell you,
Diablos mejores en buen Diablo, ¿no?
What did we say before? We play slow and bad and dumb.
Sí, que mejora la puntería en el aire.
Take our time. I get it right. I aim for center mass. There's more to hit there. So in order to have the greater time to kill,
una escopeta, por lo visto.
It's about headshots.
Yeah? It is. Or you play smart and you don't get hit as often.
Yeah, well, come on. Yeah. Let's keep our options within the realm of reason.
Exactly. So most of that damage, which as we'll talk to, went into precision. So yes, you will want to.
Uy, ¿qué ha pasado? Ha parado. What happened? Cuando rompen los modificadores se seguirán usando. Sí. Ha bajado. Se ha caído a todo el mundo, no solo a mí. Ya actualizar.
You know, like what did we say before? We play slow and bad and dumb.
We take our time.
We take our time. I get it right. I aim for center mass. There's more to hit there. So in order to have the greater time to kill, it's about headshots. Yeah?
It is. Or you play smart and you don't get hit as often.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Let's keep our options within the realm of reason.
Exactly. So most of that damage, which as we'll talk to, went into precision. So yes, you will want to learn to precision shoot to keep up.
Ha pasado. What the hell? Madre mía. Solsticios de héroe solo este mes. Sí, dura solo un mes, 30 días. Ahí están de nuevo.
We need to play it at the end of the day. So we'll get it in the lab, we'll play it every day over and over and over again.
Hasta el 28 de agosto, solo dura, 30 días no es exactamente, pero bueno.
Someone's rushing me with a shotgun. I'm like,
tienes tiempo, tiene ahí un par de semanas.
What can I do? And if those decisions are feeling shallow, like I don't have the
paga de internet, no soy yo, es Bungie.
Feel great, and so we start touching other weapons, but then it still feels a little bit more shallow than we want it to. So we look at other options. And so in particular, I would say probably the biggest.
Quiero gameplay, yo también quiero gameplay, mostrarán ahora. Ya nos han mostrado los modificadores y las armas.
So two melee hits will kill a guardian.
Saludos desde Colombia.
So that changed a whole lot. There's a whole lot of downstream
2 melees, 3 shots to the head.
Yeah.
You know, it's
so things start moving faster.
Se va a poder cheatar las armas mucho, sí.
You start thinking about your choices a little bit better. Because it's going to be
Tiene varios modificadores que sirven para diferentes cosas, ya sea para el Crisol o PvE. Saludos desde Chile, ¿qué tal, Javier?
Before you go into this, like, I think that's an excellent example.
Hola, Juan, ¿qué tal?
As I think everybody can start to see, like, every decision we make, like, even like, a lot of them you can predict, right? But it's like, if we do this, that means we're suddenly doing this, right? And if we do that, are we going to have to do this? And so we play it to find out, because you don't, sometimes it surprises you. You're like, oh, it turns out this is fine.
Sure.
Las armas, aparte de que tengan perks aleatorias, pues también puedes poner modificador. Y han mostrado que, por si alguien se acaba de unir, han mostrado que si le pones un modificador a un arma y la desmantelas, la destruyes, aparte de que te dan los típicos objetos de desmantelar un arma, también te da el modificador que tenía el arma. Así que está genial. Nos han mostrado modificadores para hacer más daño a jefes, otros para hacer más daño a enemigos más poderosos, que son enemigos normales, barra amarilla. Luego para tener más puntería en el aire, que eso ya lo vimos hace tiempo, nos mostró Game Informer. También el modificador de cuando dejas de apuntar el radar te aparezca antes. Está genial, aunque me gustaría que sea predeterminado, como en Destiny 1, y no que sea un modificador, pero bueno, quizás lo hayan visto así para estar balanceado. Saludos desde Las Palmas, ¿qué tal? Mucho con Las Palmas, mucho calor, ¿no?
So we had a bunch of ideas what we could do with Night Stalker in general for some of the feedback we've gotten around how Shadow Shot is unreliable.
Veremos nerf a cada rato, no creo.
Evaluate them in sequence, and one of the things that we found pretty early on was that Tether actually isn't as reliable.
Saludos desde Miami, ¿qué tal, Alfonso? Saludar al guardián Kalel 2014. Un saludo para Kalel 2014, ¿qué tal, Freddy? ¿Qué dices, Vito? Los directos siempre se resuben después de que yo los termine, pero los procesos se pondrá YouTube.
So what about my Stormcaller? What'd you do to my Stormcaller?
Las super actuales se pierden, no. No, las super actuales no se pierden.
Okay.
Tienen las mismas, más
you're
nueve
you're
nuevas.
Gunslinger actual. What'd you do to Golden Gun?
Golden Gun. Man, you found all the stuff. Okay, that's good. so Golden
We had a few
Gun,
rehearsals
yeah.
while you were out eating cake.
So Golden Gun.
Freaking cake
so
eater.
good. We'll come back to that because there's so many flavors. All right, so Golden Gun got a little bit more time. So in this new world of fast-paced action, we wanted you to have the ability to sort of more carefully choose your targets, and so we gave all Golden Gun versions a couple more seconds, so literally 2 more seconds, to run around with your one-shot Golden Gun and just evaporate guys.
Está diciendo que el pistolero, la super pistolero va a tener un par más de segundos. No se va a acabar tan pronto.
I think the best evidence of the work that you've done, and you can call it out when you see it, can be found in a live fire exercise. So we're going to go there right now.
Son 3 super para cada personaje, es decir, 9 en total.
Cosmo,
Ahí van a
friendly
jugar.
neighborhood community manager, and Kevin Yanis. Gentlemen, real quick, introduce yourselves to our stream audience. Talk about what you do at Bungie, and then we'll go and we'll take a look at all of these changes and all of these promises that we've made in real time.
Hi, I'm Kevin Yanis. I'm a senior Crucible designer here. I work on game modes, ammo system, ranks, things that everyone cares about. And I'm here to talk to you about weapons.
I'm Cosmo, community manager. I'm in charge of taking all of your feedback, writing the TWAB, and telling you new things that's coming to Destiny.
All right, gentlemen. So let's go take a look at a brand new Crucible map. You guys have touched down on destination, and this is an educational ceasefire.
Ahí tenemos
What would you like to
gameplay.
do in order to help us with a little proof of concept before we actually get into the fight?
Yeah, so we're gonna demonstrate some of the time to kill changes here. Cosmo and I have picked a
Va a mostrar el time to kill.
represent archetypes. I'm running like an aggressive pulse rifle and a nice rapid fire scout rifle.
Yeah, so you're running 2 primaries, right?
Double primary and a sweet new sword.
And you loaded in with a metric ton of ammo there?
Well, I picked some up.
Oh, well. But you
show
did.
that
Just
pulse
say you
off?
did.
All right, let's shoot some people.
All right, sure. Yeah, I'll start with this aggressive pulse. As you can see here, a 2-burst almost melted him.
That's a spicy meatball.
And then with this rapid fire scout, 5 shots to the head and gone.
El segundo es fusil de explorador con fuego rápido. Y el segundo era con... no me acuerdo el nombre en español, pero bueno. Era el típico de que hace más daño. Fusil automático. El cuerpo. Es un fusil o sea, fusil automático muy rápido. Por eso tiene tantas balas. Con cañón de mano. 3 disparos. 2 al pecho, al cuerpo y 1 a la cabeza.
All right, so before we get into the fight, unless there's anything else you want to show us at point blank,
sure.
Why don't you guys go into your build and configure yourselves for a couple of exhibition matches of Clash and talk to our friends who are watching from home or wherever they find themselves about what decisions you're making and exactly what role you want to play in combat.
So I'm gonna run a double primary build here, and I'm gonna be running a new weapon, Luna's Howl, and I'm gonna run a bow actually here. So I'm gonna run this brand new exotic bow, Wish Ender, with a sword as my backup.
Bows and swords.
All right. So I got this Better Devils. It's got a pretty good roll on it, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Kill clip outlaw. I'm gonna be running Badlander shotgun in my second slot, and then I got this two-tailed fox you might recognize from a little video we showed out, shooting the 2 rockets.
Hey Cosmo, I noticed that you're running Icarus on your Better Devils there. Can you give a demonstration of that?
El titán tiene los hombros más pequeños, ¿eh?
Yeah, so
ya era hora.
The Icarus. So as you can see, when I jump, that aimer stays pretty tight, right?
It's pretty tight. Wow, that was
Estamos usando el modificador al saltar, que la cruceta se mantiene. Tiene un modificador que en el aire tiene más precisión, entonces está mostrando que la cruceta se mantiene. En el aire tiene más precisión. Por eso está saltando y disparando.
All right. Are we ready to fight?
I think we're ready to fight.
All right, then game on.
Oh no, that's not.
Oh, what is going on?
Let's try that again.
All right, we are in combat. Our combatants are muted. We're going to listen to the designers. And gentlemen, when you see a product of your labor, something you're proud of, something you're excited about, let's call it out. This is why we're fighting today, is to understand how Year 2 will change the way we fight.
Oh, that exotic bow.
Yeah, so he's using that Wish Ender to find targets behind walls. Smart.
You actually went to an archery range to learn about the mechanics of bows and how they feel in the hands of a player, didn't you?
They did. I was out that day. I'm still grumpy about it.
Yeah, I chose tacos instead.
Wow.
Tacos instead of bows, huh?
This is one of the new maps as well.
Yes.
Worth calling out.
Ooh, bad timing there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
What happened to him? It happened so fast.
He tried to use Spectral Blades, but he
blinked.
Yeah.
So did he.
He got murked.
There's a very interesting hand cannon that Giannis is using right now.
Ooh, nice slide.
Precision
Precision
family hand cannon.
Está jugando el Community Manager Cosmo y...
Hey Kevin.
Pongan modo espectador en privada. Destiny nunca tenía modo de espectador.
Oh, your private matching. Okay.
No me acuerdo ahora.
He's not mic'd also, so...
Yeah, so he said it was a private match, but she didn't pick up on it.
So we changed the respawn in our private match to keep the emphasis on action instead of waiting to come back to life.
One of the things we're talking about, it's you touch one thing, it all breaks and it all changes. And I know we play with various respawn times as well. And Kevin can tell us in a little bit where we ended up, but it was one of the things that you're like, oh, when you do this, that also means, the speed at which you can take control points might have to change. The speed at which you respawn might have to change. Right?
Look at that.
I think earlier there was
de dos flechas. Te lo cargas, ¿eh?
See if that target got
Bueno,
away.
la primera la ha dado en la cabeza.
There he is.
De daño crítico.
Two? Oh, it's two of them now.
Some poor Cabal locked into that Cabal ball.
It's all about information. Ooh, and aiming. Aiming is also just as important.
All about player feedback, right? It should be said that...
Whoa, there's Thunder Crash. Did he get no one? Oh, he got two!
Kevin could have killed him before he did it.
Yep, he could have been the hero. Instead, he was the zero? Oh, where's the Icarus? Need Icarus on that.
Bueno, cañones de mano están de vuelta, chavales. Y ese es un cañón de mano rápido, que no es el buen Diablo, que es de cañón de mano un poquito más lento.
And Kevin's not picking that up because he's not running.
Kevin's not running special, so he doesn't have a use for it.
They're just holding hands.
But his teammates
Este tipo más paquete que yo, pues.
His teammates can come
La cámara que estamos viendo ahora es de uno de los diseñadores del juego.
Oh, he didn't see that.
Didn't tell him about that rocket.
The wish ender did not tell him that someone's about to shoot a rocket at you.
Yep, the wish was ended, that's for sure.
Que ropea esta semana protocolo de las 3 armas. Tengo que hacer vídeo reseteo. Ahora. Como estamos aquí en el directo.
Oh, sniper.
Sniper, yeah.
Oh.
So you gotta start watching lanes for those again.
Yeah.
More frequently.
Almost guaranteed to have ammo
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's definitely, we keep finding a high risk, high reward. Like you've got a couple headshots, but you still gotta follow through and pick up that ammo if you want to keep it going. So you think carefully about your loadout choices to help, make you able to follow through how well.
Yeah, one of the big changes that we're happy with this ammo model is because there aren't crates within the world, and because they drop on the corpses of.
También el cazador tiene una nueva habilidad que puedes ver a través de las paredes también.
You just produce more
En el acechador nocturno.
and or made it extremely hard for you to go get. And so thinking about what you're doing matters a lot more.
Kevin ran into a rift earlier, so it's a good segue there. So we also we bumped up the healing.
Oh, that's a good battle.
So a couple of cool things just happened there. So he just procced Flawless Execution, which is one of the new Night Stalker perks that lets you go invisible when you get a headshot kill while crouching. And then while you're invisible in that state, you'll actually be able to see targets behind walls as well. And now he's using Spectral Blades to destroy this team that was trying to turtle on a healing area put down by the Dawn Blade.
But they were able to mount a resistance there. I mean, usually if somebody runs into a room with a super, it's like we're all dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Habéis visto ahí que cuando ha derrotado a un guardián con disparo crítico,
It's extremely effective.
tiene la habilidad de que te conviertes en invisible.
And holy crap,
Corto periodo de tiempo.
just got 3 kills. This is pretty intense here. So the other thing, so Healing Rift came up. Just basic Healing Rift is now a little bit more effective and
Had to be, right?
Yeah, definitely to help give it some more keeping up with a high pace of combat now. And the other thing is Empowering Rift also got buffed, and so that used to not buff your precision damage, but now will also buff your precision damage. So basically, it's gonna keep up with this new lethality in a way that makes your weapons even more lethal than before.
Now, one of the things we haven't talked about, but armor also receives random rolls. So there are random rolls on armor. Additionally, there are, of course, mods that go into your armor.
Están hablando ahí de la espelca aleatoria, los modificadores y demás. Así que por eso estoy callado porque ya lo hemos dicho. Pero bueno.
Regeneration speeds and things. Those have also all been.
Estaría bien que nos pusiese otra cámara para ver otras armas diferentes.
You can take 5 now as well.
No sé si lo harán.
All the rules have been removed. There's no like, hey, put this on when you're wearing blue pants on the morning of August 5th. It's just this increases your grenade regeneration speed.
Mueres y nada más al morir instantáneo reapareces.
I believe we settled on a.
No sé si también será así.
I will say at least a 60%.
El 4 de septiembre para todos o simplemente es para hacerlo así en el directo para que sea más rápido todo, pero bueno.
Not even bad. That's a spicy rocket.
If you stack all the way up, it's a higher boost than you can get in.
Muy Call of Duty, ¿no? Que
Year 1, excuse me. And then,
mueres y le das ahí, spameas ahí el cuadrado para reaparecer ahí súper rápido. Quitas la cámara de muerte súper rápido. Y aquí no hay cámara de muerte, pues.
A lot of grenades, yeah.
There you go. someone's getting some. It looks like on the opposing team right now, there's a lot of overshield happening, and I think that's probably due to the Dawnblade using its new heal nade, or I forget what we actually. Divine Protection. That's what it's called. Where you basically
tenía un cañón de mano, buen diablo que tenía.
Heal your allies and give them an overshield.
Que cuando recargaba tenía más daño, pero no lo estamos viendo.
So that's left bumper for default. And you'll convert your grenade pretty quickly into a healing grenade. And then there was Blade Barrage. So that's the new Solar Hunter super. You basically flip into the air and destroy anything in your sight with a volley of explosive knives.
It's for the Golden Gunner who is tired of aiming.
Yeah, you can see how crispy that headshot was with the bow. Like, you can
Va a estar muy chulos ver montajes con el arco.
It's such a nice combo. Reminds me
Oh, good juke. Oh, no.
Oh, man, and someone was saved there by a healing area put down.
No sé si habrá un arco que derrote guardianes de un solo disparo crítico, no creo, pero bueno, podría ser que haya alguno. Que se fuese como un sniper, pero por lo que estamos viendo todavía no. Y el que estamos viendo es excepcional o exótico, así que necesitados.
Barely escaped. Nope, not for long though.
What's the inference there? Exotic weapons have set perk sets.
Yes, they do not have the ability to slot a mod.
Estará chulo ver montajes o jugadas con el arco.
Extremely powerful and very specifically curated by y'all.
So if you haven't picked up on it yet, it looks like Kevin's loadout here is formed all around gaining information. So yeah, he's using a sword to peek a little bit, and so same with some emotes. Using Wishfinder to get guys behind walls, but also the Night Stalker can miss a lot. The Night Stalker Super Spectral.
Estamos viendo también la munición verde que va cayendo por el suelo para las armas esas que necesitas munición verde. Es que no es como en Destiny 1 que había cajas de munición verde por el mapa y pues bueno, al final ya de Destiny 1 ya lo cambiaron y solo pues las pistolas empezaban con munición, o si llevabas por ejemplo el rompehielos, te cargabas munición. Pero por ejemplo no hay que esperar munición o para que se cargue la munición verde.
Are you a little bit better than Kevin is?
I like to take my time.
Really? Wow. Yeah, we're in the cheap seats right now, my friend. Yeah, you're going to pay for that in test, I'm sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
I think it's Kevin killing you and then saying, "Take your time, Claude. Take your time.
Take your time."
Ooh, Thunder Crash! Oh my God, through the barricade. Well done. Well done. Yeah, so Thunder Crash, you can steer quite heavily, and basically
lo veo más,
it looks like whoever was
más rápido
has learned how
en
to
Destiny 1, ¿no? Porque en Destiny 1, ya sabéis, si llevabas una escopeta o un sniper que no era rompehielos, pues al final ya de Destiny 1, ahora actualmente, tienes que esperar a que la caja de munición verde pues esté disponible para cogerla, ¿sabes? O la coges y a lo mejor te tiran una surpe y te matan, dices, he perdido la munición. Bueno, ahora hay más munición. Molaría que pudierais ir cambiando el elemento de las supers, entonces estaría muy chetado, ¿no? Lo dices como si fuese una armadura que pueda ir cambiando o simplemente que el que estamos viendo que lo cambie para que mostrar otras subclases. Compraré el de $80. Sí, el DLC cuesta solo $40, o 40 euros. Los otros packs son pues que te viene el pase de temporada, aunque no se llama pase de temporada, pero bueno. Creo que es el 80, ¿no? El que te viene con las 3 expansiones siguientes. Y luego otro con shader, así que tranquilos. El DLC tan solo es 40, como el rey de los poseídos en Destiny 1, es igual. Como una armadura, dice, se ha vuelto, estaría chetado eso. Pero bueno, si cambias de su clase, se te quita todo lo que te ves cargado, de habilidades y demás, así que...
pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, there's so much like that changed with the core sandbox that makes the old exotics also really interesting and relevant again in a way that's really exciting. In particular, I know with shoulder charge.
Paso de temporada, para que no es paso de temporada, pero tiene otro nombre diferente, no me acuerdo ahora, pero es básicamente que después de septiembre, pues en diciembre y el siguiente año saldrán 3 expansiones más. Expansiones. Pase anual, ahí está. Pues pase anual te trae 3 expansiones más. Después de septiembre. Una llegará en diciembre. Los otros ya el año que viene. Seguramente llegue en abril, marzo-abril. Y la otra ya terminando pues en el verano, más o menos. Y en septiembre en teoría debería salir ya. Si no, un DLC 8 ya Destiny 3.
So you're super agile. You can reflect.
And then boom, here we go. Oh! Well done, well done.
You can reflect incoming fire.
Nos han mostrado ahí el titán fresco.
And then you're always punching people out of the air.
Yeah. So right now he's got the ballistic strike charged, and so every time he's in the air, he's going to have the ability to hit his melee button and basically do a miniature version of Death from Above at any time and aim at any target. And that one doesn't one-shot kill. So we made some interesting choices there where like a shoulder charge is a little bit more
¿Venderán el pase anual por separado? Pues no tengo ni idea.
Sacrificing your positioning a lot more.
Debería.
To even get to be able to pull it off.
No sé.
Whereas the ballistic strike you can do from the skies where no one knows where it's coming from.
I can't wait to use shotguns more frequently again in Destiny, I gotta tell you. And I love the way they sound in D2.
Por lo menos nos han cambiado de cámara y nos han mostrado ahora otras armas. Ahí llevan las
had
baterías.
one team run away with this. Observations from chat right now. Every hunter in chat is shaming me brutally for not knowing what Lucky Pants was.
As they should.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
chat.
guilty is charged. I've tunnel vision for my own ways. A freshly arrived Dr. Lupo is asking if it's good, and they're telling them that so far looks like you guys did a good job. And people want to see what Cosmo's doing. So I can tell you that within 2 kills here, we're going to switch the view here to Mr. Cosmo 23, and we will see how he fares in battle. But in between this match and the next, we're actually going to let people change up their loadouts a little bit and let you see a different way to play.
And so as you'll notice on this, every time he died and came back, he was always coming back with 2 shotgun rounds.
There we go. And we are at game with a nice 8-kill spread. Widening the skill gap, but still a good close match, yeah?
That was tight.
So, well fought to our in-studio combatants, and thank you very much. Let's take a look at our brave fighters. And gentlemen, good game. Thank you so much for playing.
Thanks.
How do you want to configure your Guardians for the second round of Clash?
I think I'm gonna switch off to the bow, go for a Bygones sniper loadout here, and I'm going to run the projectile. How about yourself?
Any mod changes by chance?
I've already pre-socketed, so I am going with enhanced target acquisition for my sniper and my pulse rifle.
Oh, double outlaw. Actually, that's a perfect loadout for you because you were having trouble hitting things.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least I hit my golden guns.
Do you?
Well, for those who like to take their time, Golden Gun now has more time.
That's right. I like to take my time.
Yeah. Probably hurried up though.
And then Cosmo, what are we going to see from you in the next fight?
I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go
crazy.
Nos van a mostrar otra partidita.
And Legend of Acreus.
Y va a ir con 3 escopetas, ¿no?
Shotgun loadout.
Talk to us a little bit about your shotgun mods and your
3 escopetas va ahí Cosmo. Cosmo es el community, bueno, uno de los community managers.
So on the first shotgun, I'm going to do a backup mag, increase the magazine. That pretty shotgun. Very lofty goals of putting more ammo in it. Second one, let's do radar. Radar tuner. Get my radar back. And then
this guy's going crazy over here.
Acreus, but
Acreus is an exotic, so as you can tell.
All right, we ready to go?
We
Vale, 3
are go
escopetas.
for launch.
Junto con leyenda de Acrius. Ojo a la nave. Qué rara, ¿no?
Sure.
Parece un misil la nave.
This will be our final 4v4 exhibition on this stream. We appreciate everybody who's sounding off in chat.
Va a ser la última partida que van a
Those
mostrar.
of you who are subscribing, please know that every subscription to our chat on our Twitch channel benefits the Bungie Foundation. So we're not monetizing the feedback loop as much as we are, I don't know, consider it an internet swear jar.
Yeah.
Something to throttle the...
Si armaduras también está mostrando las armaduras que también tiene modificadores para armas. Uno de estos, no sé si el guante de la pechera ha mostrado que recibes menos flinch. Flinch es cuando te disparan, que se te menea el arma. Pues tiene un modificador que cuando te disparan, que no se te menee tanto el cañón de mano. Tenía un modificador ahí, en una de estas armaduras. No sé si era el guantelete o la pechera. Ojo, ahí tenemos las 4 perks nuevas de las super, bueno, su clase, junto con las super.
Let's see. I don't know. I like to say bonk when I throw someone at someone's face.
That's a fun fact. Yeah.
Cool facts, bro.
I like this.
Modificadores son permanentes de un solo uso. Modificadores son aleatorios, te toca con suerte y tienes que conseguir, pues si quieres varios, diferentes armas, necesitas varios. Vale, si quieres el mismo modificador para el buen diablo y otro para, pues, un subfusil de leyenda, necesitas 2. Pero si desmantelas el buen diablo con ese modificador, te devuelve el modificador. Ojo, otra armadura que incrementa la munición, eso ya lo hablamos también en otro vídeo. Simplemente nos están mostrando gameplay de cómo es el time to kill nuevo y demás. Lo demás ya lo mostró Game Informer y tenéis vídeos en el canal sobre los modificadores y demás. Pero fijaos el radar, que tiene modificador para que aparezca el radar más rápido. Aquí va lento porque no tiene modificador, ¿ves? Es actual, pero ahora la escopeta con el modificador se ve ahí como en Destiny 1. Justo ha cambiado la cámara, pero aparece súper rápido con el modificador.
Yeah, but he didn't say bonk.
Yeah, he didn't hit anyone. Save the bonk for when you hit someone.
Gotta make a sound for the bonk. Gotta make a sound for the radar.
Oh, come on.
Go kill him and get that hammer back.
Yeah.
So the way that works too is after about 6 seconds, your hammer is going to explode. And so if you have about 6 seconds to pick it up. So he just
Mapas nuevos en eso, sí.
It's okay because he used the bunch
Habrá 3 mapas nuevos de Crisol para todo el mundo gratis, tengas o no el DLC, y uno exclusivo para PlayStation 4. Es decir, habrá 4 nuevos, pero 3 para todas las plataformas y uno exclusivo de Play. ¿Cuánto dura la exclusividad? Puede durar 6 meses, por ejemplo. Ya sabéis que desde Destiny 1 PlayStation tiene exclusividad con Destiny.
A handful of grenades got buffed as well. So yeah, Incendiary is one of them. Fusion also got buffed. All those stickies came up quite a bit actually. Kevin needs feeding.
And it's something that we continue to, we'll obviously continue to look at in the future, right? This isn't a one and done.
Está leyendo de Acrius, pero no tiene el catalizador.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Pretty.
Acrius still works.
La leyenda de Acrius destruye mundos, ¿sabes?
Yes.
There you go.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Yeah, there you go. You don't want to lose that.
He did use his 3rd shotgun to success.
And there's more.
And now he's got more ammo. Now he's fully loaded. He's got all the shotguns. This is where he dies.
Yeah. Good luck. He's got a lot of guys surrounding him.
So many shotguns.
3 shotguns.
So little
There's
time.
a lot of people around you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's got the high ground, Anakin.
There you go.
We agreed no prequel memes on stream. We agreed.
I was
Actually, you didn't come to rehearsal.
yeah,
No
there.
prequel memes on
there.
stream.
Yeah.
No sé en Ray.
I feel like shotgun hunters need a
¿A
theme
qué te
song.
refieres? ¿Que no muestran la Ray? Jamás te va a mostrar Bungie una incursión.
Maybe the 18, yeah.
Porque lo que quieren es que nosotros descubramos las cosas por nosotros mismos.
There you go.
Jamás te van a mostrar una
That
incursión en
takes for a
directo.
while here.
Salvo después de haber salido ya.
So close yet so far.
It's 'cause he
There's
didn't say
that.
bonk.
Now that hammer loses its parent.
Yeah, so the hammer's gone. We lost it.
You had mentioned that this is a loadout for someone in your developer insights video if you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
This is a crazy loadout.
But
this makes no sense.
There's got to be some moments in combat, like if we just wanted to say, Cosmo, you stay inside, you guard that heavy ammo spawn. You know, I mean, he's all close quarters. He's a brawler.
Saluda a México.
Right.
So we're not
¿Qué tal por México? Anterax.
Gambit, I think,
Viva México, cabrones.
for me, is honestly the best use
Ryujin
of
también
the
de México.
Destiny sandbox. It does everything, right? You have your PvE play.
Está claro que jugar contra esa escopeta no es buena idea, pues no. Depende del mapa.
You have your hold a point play.
Este mapa tiene zonas muy abiertas.
Gambit, where you have your whole team,
Y para jugar con escopeta pues tienes que mover muy rápido y por zonas cuerpo a cuerpo, porque si no...
A huge deal, and there is absolutely a place for Cosmo's Crazy 3 shotgun build when you are trying to keep blockers away from the points and things like that in Gambit. And so like all these things have roles and times to use them, and you know, there will be people who run this in PvP and do just fine with it. Sure. Cosmo's not one of them, right? But like, but there will be people who can pull it off.
And to Deej's point, like, strategically you can arrange your team to have a really specific loadout be really
¿Qué consola juego? En PlayStation 4 y PC.
We're gonna have the triple shotgun guy defend the bomb or whatever.
Estoy asando aquí, ¿sabes?
They have to deal with that.
No tengo puesto ni el aire ni nada para que no escuchéis ruido. Pero madre mía, me estoy asando aquí.
He's showing us the whatnots, which I think is also helpful, right? Like, hey, don't do this, don't do that.
So no pressure. Your super is ready. It's not like there are a lot of people watching, so just don't mess up.
Yeah, this is not just a demonstration of combat in year 2, but also a demonstration of the Bungie playtest culture.
Yeah.
It's not a kind thing.
No, it's not.
It's not, well, you did good too. You should feel good about the fact that you tried really hard.
A ver si usa la super, ahí va.
He's taking out the
Ojo.
Taking out Spectral
You either
Blades.
don't get shamed or
Oh
you get
no, he's
shamed.
stuck.
Como saca ahí pillado. Saca ahí pillado.
Get the slam off.
Yeah.
Come on!
Bueno.
Come on, get another.
Get it.
Oh, he ran out.
No, you know, he
That's
just
okay.
wants to swing.
Oh,
Shotgun.
still with the shotty. He had a good.
Bueno, dura bastante para
Oh, he's taking the time.
derrotar ahí varios
Which
guardianes.
got him killed, as it should.
Yes.
Lessons
Hubris.
were learned. Yeah,
Pride cometh right before the fall.
Pasa que se ha quedado ahí pillado con la bola esa de cabals.
Yeah, and so the way that super works too is you have your right trigger attack is basically a ground slam that sends off a stream of fire, and that'll actually find guys.
You know what we should have done is added a tornado.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a tornado? Oh, well then it's perfect.
yeah, we wanted to take it over the top.
If you haven't noticed already, to be explicit about it, if you run a single special loadout, you get 2 rounds per spawn when you load in. And if you run a dual special loadout, you get 1 in each. So the same number of spawning, same amount of spawning ammo.
Vale, si llevas un arma que utilice munición especial, solo un arma, cada vez que mueras reapareces con 2 balas.
That ammo here is
Si llevas
that's also per
2 armas que
so
usen
shotgun
munición
is
especial, es decir, verde,
but for fusion, they-
reapareces
okay.
con una bala en cada
no,
arma.
it's still 2. I made it all 2. Well, it's
Oh, really?
14 because I fire 7 shots as
Okay,
we go,
look
but
at
it's
that.
still 2 shots.
Man knows his stuff.
It's worth 2 kills. The only thing that is different is trace rifles.
I'm going back on vacation.
Saludos
you
desde
get
Chile, ¿qué tal?
25
Alexander, por Chile.
Trace rifle energy, because that's about 2 kills.
¿Qué tal?
Good time for some-
Chipileta,
You buffed it to 40.
por Guadalajara.
Must have missed that email.
Saludo para Francisco de
Just saw a
Ecuador.
comment in chat saying they're seeing a lot of
Bueno,
melee
eh.
kills, not seeing a whole bunch from grenades. Are grenades inherently different in year 2?
So we did buff grenades, but the nature of grenades is a lot of times is that they're an opener, and so I think that's
Han
the-
mejorado las
a lot of
granadas,
times
dicen.
here is that people are using them to open fights or to sort of supplement their gameplay. But
Yeah.
What we
yeah.
didn't do is make them one shot kills.
Yeah,
like we
there's still
didn't
no
bring,
one-shot
we didn't
kill
roll
grenades.
back to where you can just rely on a grenade to clean up. Like you have to play with your grenade to make it effective. And so it is a
Fusions did come
tool.
up quite a bit, but they're not back to one.
Han mejorado las granadas, pero no van a matar
I wore void fang vestments.
de un granadazo, sino que tienes que jugar con ellas.
Man, that smelled bad when I finally took it off.
You gotta wash it, man.
Oh,
Oh,
and that's what we call reaction time
Ojo.
problems.
Reaction time is a factor, so please pay
Se va a cambiar de arma.
Yeah, as you
Está cansado.
He's abandoning, he is
Oh, yeah, here we
abandoning
go.
the
Ojo, un
three
sniper principal.
Still-
3 shotgun build.
yeah. Still sticking with dual special.
Cosmo's tired of being crazy. Still
This
crazy.
is a little bit
It's still
less of a
crazy.
crazy loadout, but still
He
pretty
at
well.
least has a range alteration that he can do. All right, there's this
There we
special.
go.
Pretty.
All right. How's this gonna play?
Probably poorly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is actually somewhat of a viable loadout.
No, the loadout's fine. It's Cosmo.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'd like to call out that this is an in development build, so you're seeing under the radar screen, you're seeing some text strings that are obviously not final. So that's what we see in development before we're finished, and it's not September 4th yet, so pardon our dust.
It is coming up quickly.
Yeah, we are less than 1 month from the beginning of Forsaken, and even closer to the arrival of these changes.
That's right.
I mean, the things that we're looking at right now, not these weapons, not this map, but
Not the mod.
the sandbox changes.
Oh, there's a heal grenade.
Estamos muy lejos para usar
Floating orb there was
la
an enemy
escopeta,
throwing down a heal grenade.
Se le ha ido la pinza, estamos muy lejos ahí para usar la escopeta.
So when you see one of those on the opposing team,
Fijaos,
you
ve
can
que
still destroy them.
ha muerto y ha reaparecido con una bala en cada arma energética. ¿Vale? Si llevas 2 armas energéticas,
So this elevator
apareces
that
con
we're
un
standing
arma,
right near,
o sea, con una
you're
bala en cada
underneath that
arma
thing when it comes
energética.
down, does it
Si
kill
solo
you?
llevas un arma energética, no energética, me estoy refiriendo a la munición energética, ¿vale? Repetimos, Daykyri, céntrate.
Before they implemented that.
Si usas 2 armas que usen munición energética, es decir, munición verde, cada vez que reaparezcas, vas a reaparecer con una bala en cada
Oh, there's an ice
arma
staff reflecting
de munición energética.
So safe.
Si solo tienes
It's coming
un arma que use munición energética, munición verde,
Yeah, so you gotta be careful.
vas a
So
aparecer
it's,
con
it's
2 balas,
definitely
munición verde. ¿Vale?
riskier situation to be
Ahora mejor.
close range to
Vale.
Guardians these days. You gotta pick your moment. Uf.
Ojo con la super ahí de...
Oh, so
Del Tita.
still harassing guys.
A ver si la usa otra vez. Tenía super ya cargada.
Sounds like the
never
name of a
should.
fast food restaurant.
Crap guys.
What's for lunch?
Crap guys. But
Has he gotten a sniper kill yet?
no.
No.
He's been walking around with one for a while though.
He's trying.
Kudos for effort. There you go.
Well,
Boom.
Ojo, ahí va.
Did you just miss him?
Ha tardado un poquito la animación, ¿no? En activarse.
Yeah. I would have went for the slam.
Tarda un
there.
poquito la animación, ¿eh? De la super.
He's going for style points. He loves the
The
twirl.
spin.
Yeah.
No puede seguir
Nice.
activarla tan a saco como la del cazador que hemos visto antes de vacío.
But the hammer might explode on him.
That's
We'll see
heavy
if that
ammo
happens.
greed right there.
Ahí te reapareces y como llevas 2 armas que usan munición verde,
Another
pues una
nice,
bala para cada
step
una.
downstream effect of the mod changes
Así hace el
that
juego
block
que,
the
pues
super
bueno,
mods, which makes
que
the
siempre
sort of
estés
timing
combatiendo,
for when supers
¿no?
come
Que
in
siempre
a lot
estés
more variable.
luchando con
It's
gente
allowed to, like,
y no tengan que estar pues como en Destiny 1 esperando la munición verde, que si
staggered.
sale, que si te la roban, que si no has llegado a tiempo, no. Aquí ahora pues siempre vas a tener munición para pelear.
Still
Still really
yeah,
effective.
makes a big difference.
Aunque sea por lo menos pues una bala o 2 balas, pues bueno, ya tienes algo para pelear siempre. ¿Por qué una sola bala de snipers? Porque está usando 2 armas que usan munición verde. Si llevas 2 armas que usan munición verde, cada vez que mueres reapareces con una bala en cada arma de munición verde. Si solo usas un arma que use munición verde, entonces reaparece con 2 balas de munición verde. Es decir, si solo estuviese usando ahora mismo pues el sniper solo de munición verde, pues reaparecería con 2 balas en el sniper.
On August 28th, when we preload Forsaken, every player of Destiny is going to notice some of these changes starting to take effect. The weapon balance, the way that the new tuning, the way the weapons behave will arrive. What else arrives? Are all these new mods going to show up?
Mods will not be there yet.
No.
They come in with release.
The slots will be there, but you'll just have nothing to put into them.
Slots will no. We have rearranged your year 1 weapons as well, so you will have stuff to put into them.
Okay.
And slots will be there. Greg Club.
I'll
All the
say,
tuning,
yeah.
most of the tuning will be there.
Most of the tuning for the stuff that
For
ships
year 1 stuff.
for year 1 stuff. And I'll also say just that when we say all players, we also mean PvE players as well.
Of course, yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
changes
Ya ves,
affect
este guardián solo lleva
We've increased how
un arma de
effective
munición
shoulder
verde.
charge is in PvE as well. Same with throwing knives and melee damage. Like all that stuff is relevant in PvE.
Yeah. Yep. The
Tiene la
final
super
week of year
nueva
1
de
is going
balas
to
de
be,
arco.
little weird.
A ver si la puede usar. ¿Ves? Y aparece con 2 balas verdes. Pero solo lleva un arma que use munición verde.
Slots show up, but none of the new mods. So we'll kind of ease into this. But they'll be able to go out there and they'll be able to play with the things that they have. They'll be able to rearrange them in some new and interesting combinations.
No te gusta tener tan pocas balas. Cada vez que mueres siempre tienes balas para luchar. Después te encuentras balas por el mapa. Así que la economía de la munición no la veo tan mala. La veo bien. Siempre que mueres tienes bala para luchar. Y después por el mapa pues tienes munición para coger, ya sea pesada o cada vez que derrotas a un guardián te suelta munición verde.
Okay.
It will be interesting.
Yeah, worth noting. I think you guys talked about this in the pod this week, but worth noting whatever damage
si usa la habilidad de
decide
para
to live
proyectiles,
with,
parece a mí que no.
when Forsaken launches, you will stay. You will continue to have.
A mí que no.
Sorry. So your energy
La
weapons,
usa
when
para
you mod them with your damage type now, choose wisely. Status. As long as you don't shard them, you will have them at your disposal.
Yeah, so bows are definitely counterable. You gotta pick your moments.
3 ráfagas, la ha bastado. Con un fusil de pulsas.
That pulse was pretty nasty. There's a burning mall. Gets a fire tornado. Oh, there's another friend down. Bygone saves the day.
Va a ser más importante ahora
There's storm trance.
las armaduras de obras maestras, porque ya sabéis que las armaduras de obras maestras lo que te da es que te proteges. O bueno, eres más duro cuando estás usando las super. Entonces ya que han bajado el time to kill, creo que va a ser importante tener armaduras de obras maestras. Para durar más cuando uses la super, me refiero. Cuando estés usando la super o mientras estés usando la super. El nuevo... Ojo. La nueva espada asesinal que lanza ahí proyectiles. O ha fallado. No tiene más balas. Es como el... Como las espadas de la super solar, ¿no? Del hechicero. Lo único que, obviamente, el hechicero tiene una per que puede perseguir los blancos. La espada, pues, parece que no. Y tienes que apuntar bien. Estaría chulo ver con la espada esa que dispara proyectiles de punta a punta, ¿sabes? De punta a punta del mapa, que lo dispara, ¡fium! Y derrotes a alguien de punta a punta. Estará chulo a ver.
Have a little bit of time to prepare, react, and call your family.
Crispy.
Are you going to observe that sniper kill? Or are you only going to talk about Cosmo when he does it?
I didn't see it.
Well, there you go.
Basically didn't happen.
Must be a targeting mod.
Ouch! What?
Oh.
Yeah, I can see there's going to be a how.
Oh, here we go. Ace of spades.
Alright, I think I'm gonna see a shoulder charge.
Oh boy.
Show us a shoulder charge kill. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, I believe.
Prefiero esto que en Destiny 1 te mataba y no tenías munición, claro. Destiny 1 ahora mismo solo tienes munición con las pistolas. O con el rompehielos. El rompehielos es bueno, recargas munición. Yo prefiero esto así. Lo que no me he fijado es al empezar la partida, cuánta munición tienes al empezar la partida. Nos está mostrando, estamos viendo ahora, cada vez que mueres, siempre tienes munición para usar, salvo la munición pesada o destructiva. Al empezar la partida no me he fijado. A lo mejor tendrás más al empezar la partida y después ya cuando mueres, pues eso estamos viendo.
That's a good thing to talk about there too. All the shoulder charge mechanics in D2 gained an AoE with them as well. So they have an explosion when you hit. The explosion doesn't one-shot kill. Only the first guy you hit.
Yep. So there's going to be a reason to keep more than one version of a weapon, obviously, now. The collections will allow you to sort of look across your riches and understand which weapons that you have. But if you get a weapon that you love, if you think it's a god roll, or if you want to have several different iterations of your favorite guns, we have 500 total vault slots now. And the things that we're not demonstrating on stream today, there's about 10 kills that remain in this exhibition match.
a la basura tus armas de protocolo. Pues no. Me parece a mí que no entiendes perfectamente cómo funcionan las armas del protocolo y las perks que tienen. Porque si dices eso es porque no tienes ninguna y no las has usado. Estás hablando sin saber. Porque las armas del protocolo son buenísimas y van a ser buenísimas en Destiny 2. Con el año 2. El 4 de septiembre con los Renegados. Así que no sé qué coño estás hablando. Así que, como estás hablando sin saber, a tomar por culo de canal.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. There's just so much to think about now.
All the new exotics, all the old exotics.
Kind of like when you have your favorite rush.
Este canal no...
Oh, so yeah, that's a demonstration of just the healing power and the healing effect.
No queremos negatividad, ni tampoco niños, porque esto no es una guardería. No sé qué coño haces viendo un streaming de Destiny si no te gusta el juego. No entiendo.
One last chance to show off your favorite moves.
Ooh. That's not good.
Don't forget to reload after your kill with the Ace of Spades.
Cañones de mano, vuelvan. Pues nos han mostrado... Nos han mostrado que matan de 3 balas. Bueno, derrotan de 3 balas.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Ojo la carga de hombro.
The echoes of year 1. Or I guess E1. Oh, that's embarrassing.
¿Qué hace? What the fuck?
Good way to get out of the way.
It might have paid off, actually. Yeah, that's a good call.
Le queda una baja a los equipos, así que...
Being supercharged.
Oh my god!
Oh! Denied. And match complete.
I love the idea of like a superpowered guy standing in an elevator, just like...
Good game, everyone. Yep, well fought, well played, good game. That's all we have today. Thanks so much, Cosmo and Kevin, for playing, guys. And
Los cañones de
thank you
mano
so much
derrotan de 3 ahora, sí.
these gentlemen for the work that you
Ah,
put
no,
into the
dices
game
que los
and
que
for,
derrotan de
taking a
3
break
ahora
from your
mismo
honeymoon to
derrotan de
join us
2.
today.
Pues
And,
muy posiblemente,
thanks
no
for
lo
sitting
sé.
in the seats and talking
O
about what
quizás
you
lo
do.
hayan nerfeado un poquito para que
Everybody's
derroten de
super
3
excited about
y no de
what
2.
we're very
¿Sabes?
much looking forward to playing it. So,
Pueden que lo hayan
hope you
ajustado
guys are too.
Yep.
para que
And
no...
this was, definitely a stream
Es que
that,
derrotar
they were very eager to do.
derrotar
Came to us
de
and
2
said,
balas con un cañón de
"We put a
mano,
lot of work into the
pues
second year
ojo,
of
cuidado,
Destiny 2. We've changed up time to kill, we've changed up weapon slots and ammunition and perks and mods and a lot of the things that the community has been talking to us for some time. And they were very eager to get out here on stream and to show you how this works. So thank you for watching, and thank you for benefiting our charitable efforts with your subs.
Vale, pues ya están
And
cortando, así
to
que
summarize,
toca subir el reseteo semanal, que llegamos muy tarde, pero bueno, estamos aquí en directamente. Así que en resumen nos han mostrado, voy bajando un poquito aquí, nos han mostrado los nuevos modificadores para las armas, que hay modificadores para que aparezca el radar más rápidamente, cuando deje de apuntar, que tengas precisión en el aire, que haga más daño a jefes y vehículos, también otro modificador que hace más daño a jefes de barra amarilla y alguno más. Y luego nos han mostrado 3 cañones de mano buen diablo o diablos mejores, depende del país donde estés, así se llama, que tienen pues perk aleatoria. Uno nos ha mostrado con telémetro de Destiny 1, otro nos ha mostrado con balas explosivas, otro sin balas explosivas, pero tiene mejor adquisición de blancos. Luego nos han mostrado que puede subir una estadística a obra maestra 10 veces y nos han mostrado que han subido 10 veces la estadística de alcance para el buen diablo. Bueno, van a poner un trailer que es el mismo, ¿no? Vale, entonces nada. ¿Qué más? Nos han mostrado que si tienes un modificador en el arma y desmantelas el arma, aparte de que te da fragmentos de leyenda y si es de obra maestra te da núcleos de obra maestra, también te da el modificador que tenías en el arma puesta. Así que si lo gastas no desaparece al desmantelar el arma. Y nos han mostrado los slots nuevos de armas que llegan el 28 de agosto, que es donde puedes usar cualquier arma en cualquier slot, pero las armas te dice qué munición usa, es decir, puedes usar un arma cinética que use munición verde o un arma energética que use munición blanca, ¿vale? Listo, eso ya lo sabíamos. Y poco más. Después nos han mostrado el nuevo Time to Kill, que mata de 3 disparos con cañones de mano. Nos han mostrado que 2 disparos al cuerpo y 1 a la cabeza y derrotas al guardián. Básicamente, como en Destiny 1. O muchos cañones de Destiny 1. ¿Vale? Y poco más. Después nos han mostrado el nuevo arco excepcional. Es el que ves a través de las paredes. Que no matas, bueno, no derrotas de una bala a la cabeza. Este arco nos ha mostrado. Pero bueno, derrotas de 2. Uno a la cabeza y uno al cuerpo, derrotas. Pero bueno. Y poco más. Eso ha sido todo el resumen. Nos han mostrado un par de super. La super nueva de hechicero. Que han puesto ahí, han clavado la espada. Pero no la hemos visto de primera persona, sino la hemos visto en el equipo enemigo. Hemos visto la super del titán. Hemos visto la super del cazador. Y tal. Y luego, pues Cosmo, uno de los community managers, se ha puesto 3 escopetas ahí como un cacho loco. También nos han mostrado lo de las armas, lo de la munición, el Crisol de las armas de la munición verde. Que no me he fijado cuando empiezas, pero cuando mueres, si llevas 2 armas que usen munición verde, reapareces con una bala en cada arma de munición verde. Si solo llevas un arma que use munición verde, cuando mueres, te dan 2 balas en ese arma de munición verde. Así que eso sí os resume. Poco más. También nos han dicho que la super del pistolero, pues ahora va a durar un par de segundos más, para que así no se agote tan rápido. Y pocas mejoras más a super que ya tenemos. Así que eso ha sido el resumen. Y como siempre, si compartís y dais like, os agradece. Que estabais ahí 600 personas, no he dicho nada, pero solo había 200 likes. Pero bueno, os agradece que hayáis pasado por el streamingo. Ya sabéis que voy a subir ahora el reseteo semanal. Y bueno, me han preguntado varios sobre el protocolo de aumento esta semana. Y esta semana da... espérate, que os lo puedo ver aquí. Para que vaya a compartir la pantalla, espérate. Os pongo esto. Y os digo que esta semana enseña el protocolo de aumento de las 3 armas, porque es Naksuk el famélico. ¿Vale? Da las 3. Con suerte te puede tocar una de cada, como a mí. O con mala suerte te va a tocar las 3 las mismas, o cuantas veces haga el protocolo. Ya sabéis que cada vez que derrotáis al jefe del protocolo de aumento tenéis más posibilidades de obtener el arma. Pero esta semana os puede tocar las 3. Yo personalmente prefiero hacer los protocolos cuando solo te da un arma, ¿sabes? Porque así, si te falta, por ejemplo, el subfusil, pues vas al jefe que solo da el subfusil y lo tienes prácticamente asegurado, el subfusil. Ahora, si lo farmeas en un jefe que te puede dar las 3, puedes tener mala suerte y te toque armas que ya tengas. Por ejemplo, te puede tocar la escopeta o el sniper, que ya lo tienes, y te falta el subfusil y no te toque, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, eso ya como veáis vosotros. Así que, pues nada, como siempre, muchas gracias por estar en el streaming. Y nos vemos ahora con el reseteo semanal. Bueno, vamos.